Good morning, Mr. McCauley.
Hey, sir.
How are you?
Shh.
Thank you, Judge. And now that it's quiet, I would like to tell you something about this guy. Well, I mean, this type of guy. And what type would that be? Well, that would be the type of guy that doesn't get in anymore. Doesn't get in anymore where? Well, I'll be letting you all know that next week and a lot more, so make sure you subscribe so as to find out the guy behind the voice behind the channel OTR.
I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
Martin, come forward, please. Miss Martin, why were you late this morning?
I was here this morning, but I left to go get a paper that I had from the rehab to give to the judge.
Okay. So it's important that you're here. Make sure you check in with the bailiff. Don't leave until somebody knows you're here and then something happens.
Hold on, I checked in. I checked in.
Okay. With who?
The black, well,
He was here, she left.
Okay. All right. So it's important that you stay. Okay. So this is you have 3 cases, Miss Martin. Let me get them pulled up. In cause number 24, DCCR 0247, you're charged with theft of property with previous convictions from October 27th of 2023. In cause number 24, DCCR 0248, you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, state jail felony from October 1st of 2023. And in cause number 23, DCCR 1850, you're charged with theft of property with previous convictions from July 14th of 2023. And so since you've made bond in all of your cases, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer?
no ma'am, I was appointed a court-appointed attorney.
Right.
And I tried to reach out to her, called her, and just last week, she called me and told me she wouldn't be able to represent me because, I guess, I was able to make bond or something.
So here's what happens is she's technically still your lawyer, but now that you've made bond on all 3 of these cases, I expect you to try to hire your own lawyer. All right. So I'm going to reset all of your cases for about 30 days to give you some time to try to hire someone. If you get someone hired before the next court date, bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer. They'll tell you what you need to do. If you're unable to hire someone before the next court date, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts. They all have different payment plans. Bring me back the names of the lawyers that you've talked to when you come back so that I know you're trying and we'll discuss options. If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond in all of your cases for not following that court order, and you would have to go back to jail. Do you understand? And what did you bring?
It's like, I'm sorry. I went to the revival rehab, and they were giving me the paper to give to the judge. Let them know that I still had a bail available because they released me on Friday till all my court documents were done.
Okay. So you were staying there before?
Yes, I checked in on Monday.
Last week?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So did you stay clean this weekend, or you
I'm not gonna lie, I tried, but it was hard.
have a seat in the jury box? Let me get you tested. Oh, wait, I don't have it yet. Okay, so you tested positive for cocaine, which you said you admitted to doing over the weekend, right? So, Miss Martin, you're obviously charged with 3 felonies. Those indictments allege numerous prior offenses. You know that you shouldn't be using drugs while you're waiting to come to court. Obviously, there's an issue, but it's an issue that makes me uncomfortable for the safety of everyone and yourself that you're not going to reoffend if I leave you out. And so it is a violation of your bond conditions in all of your cases for you to use. So what I'm going, and I understand you showed me the letter, but
Can you please do that, Chair? When I come back, I'll
it's,
do that.
well, here's the thing. Not today. Not today. I can't. It makes, I understand. Listen, you take a breath and dry them up, okay? I'm not saying you're not going to get some opportunity, but today, in order for me to ensure the safety of you and everyone else around, I'm going to find that you violated the conditions of your bond in all 3 of your felony cases, and I'm going to raise your bond in each of your cases to, what are they set at now? Let's see, hold on. I'm going to raise your bonds in each of your cases to $20,000 in each case. A condition of the bond in each of your cases, if you make it, is that you have to have a drug patch on at all times. And you would have 24 hours from the time you're released from custody to get that drug patch on. You will be appointed an attorney, or the attorney, Ms. Holmes, will remain your attorney. She'll be out there to visit with you and see what your options are, and get back with me. So you can go back with the bailiff.
I have one question.
Yes, ma'am.
I have another question. So how do they make these arrangements? I'm supposed to go to Judge Holmes.
When? Today? We'll let them know. Okay.
I'm representing her in Judge Holmes' court.
Okay. They can probably just reset that one if you'll just let them know, unless they want to bring her down. Probably the easier thing to do would be to just let them know that she tested positive and was taken into custody today.
Okay, I will do that. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, ma'am.
Please come to the floor.
Ma'am.
The Emperor is not as forgiving as I am.
Defense? And are you Mr. Gill?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that what you're charged with is unauthorized use of a vehicle? That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days, 2 years in the state jail facility, and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 180 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244, and there are no applications. Did you understand that to be the plea? Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
No, Your Honor.
All right, court will find you guilty. The court will sentence you to 160 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. Give you credit for any time served. And there's to be no contact with, how old are you?
35.
All right, let me explain just something to you. And this is based upon not my experience on going to prison, but people I've represented on parole who were in prison. Do you like your hair?
Yes, I'm very good.
Let me just tell you something. When you go to prison, you know what they do?
Yeah,
So if you want to lose your hair, you will continue. If that's something you truly care about, as opposed to asking questions when you're driving a stolen vehicle, then you keep on the same path you're going on. What's going to end up happening when they send you to prison, they cut your hair off. That's why you see people who are in prison, all their hair is cut off because that's what they do.
yes,
You understand?
very much.
And then the other thing, my understanding at the Bexar County Jail, they have lice as well. So
Plenty.
if you get lice in the hair,
Hey,
I think they're going to want to buzz it as opposed to doing every treatment. You understand?
yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Mount Approach.
Yes.
And I?
The out-of-shape Rastafari and his lawyer is confused with a non-contact order. So then Boyd explains.
Love.
Mm-hmm.
Victoria Love. She's in the unauthorized use of a motor vehicle. It wasn't Miss Love's car. There's another lady's name.
Oh, I know. Was she in the vehicle with
You
him?
were in the vehicle. Okay.
All right, let me just tell you, is this about having no contact?
No, they're together right now. They're
No, I mean, is this about me issuing a no contact order?
on her, with respect to my client on her.
Yeah, there's a reason for that. And
Okay.
let me tell you what the reason for that is. And so you can understand why that is. So let me go to the police report. Because sometimes, I read everything that's put before me. All right. So synopsis, first paragraph. You get pulled over. You're the driver of the vehicle. And she is S2. And it says S1 and S2 were found to have active warrants for their arrest after identifying themselves. So your warrant for your arrest wasn't for this unauthorized use of a vehicle. It was for something else. And she had a warrant for her arrest. And who is that sitting with her? Is that your mom or her mom? That's your mom? All right, your mom should want better for you. And let me explain why you should want better for him And I'm sure you do, but he's not listening. Suspect 2, that's her, started crying and getting nervous. I then read suspect 2 her Miranda warning, and suspect 2 stated the listed narcotics and money in the stolen vehicle were hers. Suspect 2 narcotics later found in her purse by her feet area on the front seat floorboard after a search of the vehicle was conducted. That's why you can't have contact with her. So what they found in the vehicle that she's claiming, 3.7 grams, field tested positive for cocaine. Now, normally when the officers are weighing stuff out in the field, you really can't trust that weight.
No.
Sometimes it turns out to be less than a gram, but they do a presumptive field test of it. So presumptively it's positive for cocaine. Presumptively it's 3.7 grams. They found 5 THC vape pens at 3 grams each, multiple baggies of green leafy substance from my training and police experience, which I know to be marijuana. And that was 8.85 ounces in her purse. Suspect 1 was also read his Miranda warnings and refused to say anything about the narcotics or the listed currency in S2's possession. Now, based upon that, I don't know why she want to be with you, because if you're my man, you should be like, you know what? I'm going to take this case for her because that's my woman and I won't see any harm come to her. But you were just like, I'm not saying anything. She's claiming it as her own. So you guys should not be together. That's why. And I guarantee you, your mom does not want you with her because you two are not good together. And y'all just going to continue to pick up more cases. So that's a no. And that's why I have a no contact with her. Do you want to get your life together?
She's the mother of my kid.
You all can do that through a third party. I'm sure, Mom, will you be willing to transport children so he doesn't have contact with her? Yeah. So your mom can do third party. You all should not be together. And let me just tell you, if your child, your mom is saying your child is in NICU, if that baby is in NICU because of what mom has been ingesting or whatever, CPS is going to be involved. And let me just tell you what CPS normally does. If one of you all don't get your life together, your children are going to end up going to somebody else. Either you're going to step up to the plate or she's going to step up to the plate. And you're at that point in your life where your children should be more important to you than a woman. That's where we are. So Victoria Love Sanchez Aguirre, you're not to have contact with her. Here you are. Thank you, Mom.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Sure. But she was born in the previous, she came early.
Okay.
But yeah, I understand.
All right. And then, he can still go to the hospital to see her, but they need to be on different shifts.
Yeah, she's not allowed to see the baby right now.
All right. See, that's what I mean. That's why. See, you see what I'm saying? All right.
At 4 points, I know.
All right. Thank you so much. They'll probably release him from jail at like midnight or 1 a.m.
They don't stay there no longer, I'm fine.
All right. Thank you.
Remember, the guy behind, the voice behind this channel and the other one. What other one? See you next week.